Hello everybody. I have some swap mail to show you, and actually a winning as well too. So I'm going to start with the winning, which is from Anne Williamson, and this is beautiful. I love this, Anne. This is gorgeous. Nature is painting for us day after day pictures of infinity beauty. Isn't that cool? Thank you so much. And I love the back of this, the way you did that with the book paper. That was really cool. And here, let me show you this. She wrote it in Italian too. Card carta. Good girl, Annie. Okay, then I haven't been on for so long. Well, it seems always for so long, and it's probably only been, like a week or 10 days or something like that, but it only seems so long. And this, I just got this in the mail, I think yesterday. No, yesterday was Sunday. So it was probably Saturday, yeah, because here we get mail on Saturday, you guys. They work on Saturday as well, too. And, and this is my dear friend Ginny. Her YouTube channel is Blue Raven. Oh dear, sweetie, I can't remember. I'll put the link down below so you guys can see the video where she does this. So she did this, and I wrote a comment telling her that these were my favorite flowers, and I said, hint, hint. and she got the drift. So she sent these to me. Thank you so much, Ginny. That was really cute. I laughed. I was laughing to myself when I opened this. When I saw your name on the back, I go, oh wow, look at that. That was so cool. I love them both. Yes, and she has I think these would be postcards. Yes, they're postcards. They're postcards. In fact, in one of them she writes me a note. And yeah, that was really cute. You really have nice printing, Ginny. So whoever has received any, happy mail or swap mail from me obviously knows that I have a terrible, terrible handwriting. I'm going to put this on the side. Sorry, you guys, if I'm showing the addresses. Oh, my goodness. This instead is from the group Deconstructed Journals. And this came in. I knew she was sending it in late. And it got here. And thank you so much. And this is from Jolene Arnold. Just beautiful. There was no theme for this, nothing. It was just, 2 ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. How nice is that? Albert Einstein. Oh, wow. You learn something new every day. That's beautiful. Really, really nice. And this too. I love these sayings, that just kind of really hit your spirit sometimes. Talk not of wasted affection. Affection never was wasted. That's really cute too. That's really nice. That friendship to find a love that will endure all things unknown. Very nice. I love her backgrounds. We were in 2 groups together, group 13 and group 14. So and she does beautiful artwork, and I love her stamps. Look at that. I'm gathering up all the mail that I have to get the stamps. Like this is from, I showed this in a previous video. This is from Barbara Gillespie, I think, Gillespie. And it was, you see, I still have to take care of this too. I think this was an ATC swap. And I think I put my ATCs away with the other ones. Yeah, that was an ATC swap. But I got to do something with these stamps. They're just beautiful. This is instead a swap, a 3-inchy swap that we did in International Crafters. And this is from Anne Hayward. And I got all these goodies. Look at this. Look at these. Isn't that adorable? That is so cute. You have these beautiful die cuts, and do you have like the machine to cut them? I was noticing there's another one here somewhere. Just a second. I'm so disorganized. I love this napkin. And love, obviously, you guys, these were all open before. This one here, because another beautiful with the beautiful texture. Look at that. That would make a beautiful stamp. Gorgeous stamp. And this one here, isn't that gorgeous? And then I'm going to put the inchies on the side a second. And these ones here. You know, I've seen this in others when they open up your mail, and so I think you do have the die cut to this, and I thank you so much. My mouth was watering every time I saw it. It was beautiful. It's just beautiful. So yeah, I'm, you know, very going to, you know, play with these pieces here that aren't coming out so easy. And this is another one. Just beautiful. Just love that. And the 3 inchy. So the swap was 1 3 inchy, 2 2 inches, and I have to find the other ones, and 3 1 inches. So it might be in here. There we go. Oh, and there's even more flowers. Let me get those out. Okay. Get that. There's another one there. And these are my 1 inches. Look at how cute. Ah, this one here. This one drove me crazy, Anne. I love that. That is just simply beautiful. That is so cute. I love that. I had big difficulties with these ones, you guys. I did. Yeah. I did. But these are adorable. Look at that. That's obviously a stencil, and she put some kind of modeling paste, or I don't know what. Actually, maybe it's not a stencil with modeling paste. And you got to tell me. That's really cute. And this one here. Adorable. And this one here. That is similar to that. So that's why I'm thinking it's modeling paste. And I think it is. Yeah. Really pretty, Anne. Thank you so much. And you guys, I have an idea for my 1 inchies. So I will be doing a video really soon to show you what how I want to display my 1 inchies in another way. And this, and I don't know if this was in there, but it was probably even me too. This is from collar, from around the collar in a shirt. Yeah, it was probably mine. It got stuck in there somehow. That's how unorganized I am, you guys. Yippers! Oh dear. And actually, I had to do this video last week, and I couldn't do it because I misplaced one of my swap mails. So I wanted to do them all together, so that's why. And then the same swap, but because we were an uneven number and I was hosting the swap, and when that's ever happened to me, I'll take on 2 people. So, and luckily enough, it was 2 people in the UK, and you know, it wasn't so expensive either. And this is from Leslie Demon. I'm just going to pop everything out here. And I got her note here. She's such a sweetie pie. And let me get rid of this. See, I save things like this, you guys. You never know when you're going to need them. So these are hers. The original. Isn't that cool? That's really cool. I love that. I love the texture on it, everything. Really cool. And then, like I said, 1 3 inchy, and then it was 2 2 inches. And look at how sweet those are. Those are really cute. Those are really, really cute. You know, and I might think, I'm thinking too, since I have 4 of them, plus I have a couple of mine, that I could use the same method I want to display my 1 inchies with the 2 inchies as well, even with the 3 inchies. Like, it doesn't take much to do. And I think I have the perfect thing to do it, and then I can continue. Okay, so that video is going to come up really soon, you guys. And these ones, like these were perfect for 1 inches. Look at that. They're so cool. You know, and it gave me the idea, but it was already too late for me to do them because I'd already mailed them out. Not mailed them out, I'd already done them. And so not to waste time to get them out, because mine went out really late, you guys. They're out, but they were late. And so mine were already done, so I didn't, but yeah, that's really, really cool. That's really cool. And you know what happened, you guys? Like I was saying, I think I told you in another video that we have to buy the books here for the kids. And it's the teachers that pick out the books. And they can change from year to year. Actually, they change from year to year. So a lot of my books were brought to the secondhand shop, and obviously a lot of the books aren't any good anymore because they changed the production. They change everything. So I have a lot of them at home, and I found some beautiful art books, like really cool. Let me see. If they're close by, I'm going to show it to you. This is the last one. This was a swap for a friendship card. And it was such an honor for me to do this swap with this girl because it was her very first swap, and so yeah, I asked Annie to put me with her because I wanted to make her first swap special. So you were the one that made this swap very special for me because these are beautiful. And this is from Tamara. Just a second, Tamara, where's your last name? She's in our group in the International Crafters. Let me see if her, yes, there it is, Hardy. Yep, I'm not going to show it to you all because there's the address there, Tamara Hardy. Yeah, and it was a friendship postcard. And this says, if friends were flowers, I'd pick you. That's so cute. That's adorable. See, I got a few of these too received in the mail, huh? These are very interesting too, to, you know, just make a booklet out of all of these postcards. So cute. Using them also in, you know, mail and everything. So I'm going to set that aside. And this is a beautiful card that I'm sure she made. Just gorgeous. I think these are gorgeous girls. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not really into card making, but I have seen them. I see their stamps, and they are beautiful. They are beautiful, and I love this textured paper on top of it. And you call yourself Tammy, so I'll call you Tammy. Better. You have beautiful handwriting. Your handwriting is gorgeous. A really quick glimpse, you guys. Like, I admire nice handwriting because I don't know how to write myself. I have a terrible calligraphy. And that says, drink me. Really, really cute. I love this card. It'd be something to frame. That's adorable for a little girl's room. Very pretty. I love that. And look at this. Like, this is so cool. These are so cool. I need to know. Did you color these? I guess you did. Like, look at that. These are really cool for journals. I've been looking around, you guys, for these doodling things. No, can't find them here. Can't find them here. Have to see. I'm not I would like to do it. Yeah, you know, when I was a kid, I used to buy those doodle posters and color them, and yeah, they were really nice. So yeah, these can be used in all types of things, you know. They're gorgeous. I love them so much. I've tried to do them, and with no, I'm trying at doodling. It's, some of them come out, some of them don't. That is really cool. Really cool. Thank you so much, Tamara. And then there was this that I absolutely adore because there's bird cages. Look at that. Aren't those cool? There's another one there. So pretty. I can't make out what this is. Looks like maybe a snowman or a penguin. I think it's a penguin. Yeah. Here's another one. Just adorable. And then all these pieces here. These are so cool. They're already, I think these are 1 inches. No, they're all different sizes. There's a circle, another couple of hearts that are so cool. These are really cool to do. A bone. And an ATC done like this. I've never seen these before. This would be a heavyweight chipboard, obviously, right? Or, and what is it, MDF or chipboard? And a spool. Really cool. And then there's all these little tiny hearts here that are really cute, and they all have love written on them. This is a beautiful heart as well. Just gorgeous. Isn't that pretty? So there, yeah. And do I have those books close by? I think I do. So let me pick these up, and I'll show you what interesting things I found in these books. And then I'm going through even their history books that have, you know, interesting images. Really interesting. I got to go through the geography because I can get interesting images of maps in there too. Like on small scale things that can be handy for ATCs. They can be handy for, you know, your journaling. I'm just going to stick these in here so they don't get lost, because I'm good at losing things. Okay, and the card as well too. Perfect. Okay, and I think these are the books. Yes, they are. Okay. So these are, you know, the textbooks that they give to the kids at school. Not give to them, we buy them. It's the teachers that pick them out. And obviously the art books will have, you know, lots of images of art and artists, and, you know, beautiful images like this too as well. They're just gorgeous. I'm not going to bother turning them around. You guys are, just a second, you're seeing that upside down. And there's, oh, this one's gorgeous. Look at that. Just beautiful. It's a light. Is that better? It's a shiny paper. These are, these were not found, oh dear, in 1972 they were only found, these ones. And they were about 300 meters from the beaches of Riace in Reggio Calabria, which is, to come to Sicily you have to take, you know, a ferry. And to go back into Italy, you know, to go back onto the mainland, the first place you're going to come up to is Reggio Calabria. So it's very close to us. It's not that far. And they found these statues here that are bronze in the sea. And they have them there. You know, my kids have gone for, you know, school trips there. I'd have to say that, you know, the story of Italy is so old. It's so fascinating. It's so, I love history. So I'm always, you know, wanting to know all about of where I'm going to when I see these scenes, these places. And like, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. And in the back, these are really interesting too, because in the back they give you, you know, all the, and actually it's in Italian. That's too bad. Look at that street art. Now that's going to be really cool in a journal. And the church. These statues. This is probably inside of a church. Look at that. Look at how cool that is. And these are just extras that came with the books. Oh my goodness, I'd have to go through all of this. Now, oh dear, how could we do, this is gorgeous. This is, I'm giving some of this away in Happy Mail, so that way, you know, I can divide it, because I'm never going to be able to use. Look at that. I can see her on a mixed media background. That's going to be cool. Really cool. All these. You guys see? Put you a little bit closer. Okay. That way you guys can see them. I'm going to flip through them really fast. Gorgeous. And this actually is a double page. Oh, what Italian family didn't have a huge chenille carpet on top of their dining room table of this? I love this. I love this painting. But when I think about my childhood, I think about this painting on our wall. One of those, carpets that you would hang, what are they called? Arazzos in English. Oh dear, I can't remember the name. It wasn't even a tapestry. Well, it could be called a tapestry, yeah. But yeah, that's really cool too. Here's another double one. I have no idea. I know some of them, but I don't know all of them. This is really cool too. Yeah, that really interests me as well too. That's things that catch my eye. Oh, it's a Van Gogh. Okay, see? Know his name, but I don't know all his paintings. Oh, cool. So cool. That is so cool. Oh, I'm so happy that, I looked through these books again to make sure that, and I still have to look through a lot more. A lot more. So, look at that. Interesting. Oh, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Look at that. I once upon a time did a school project on it in elementary. Okay. Then look at that. So cool. So cool. Oh, I'm gonna love to read this because I love to know where places are as well too. That is really cool. Oh, yeah, lots could be done with these. And so I'm gonna, oh look, there was even a folder for all of these. Okay, I'll put them in the folder. And yeah, I got lots of looking to do, and selecting pages. Like this I'll keep the way it is, but this is the book that goes with this volume as well too. And you got the little diagrams in here as well too, which is really cool. Let me bring you out again. Okay, really, really cool. There's lots that I can take from here. And yeah, so this I probably won't even go through to rip pages out because there's so much in here. I'll probably keep this whole book. In other ones I'll be ripping pages out and just putting them in a folder like that, which reminds me that I would like to make some nice sturdy folders. And I found some old ones in my kids stuff as well too that I would like to all recover up with some paper and do some collaging and things like that, and just make that folder for bigger images, let's say, where I have like the whole page like these. I can put all of these in there. So yeah, so that's the book that I wanted to show you guys. And like I said, then there's much more too. Here's a history book, which interests me a lot of a lot of things as well too. Like I love that. Love that. There's lots that interests me, and this is where I can rip out the pages and just keep a few pages that's a really cool profile. Just keep the pages that I'm really interested in, and that's it. So I'm happy I did this video, yeah, because I had to show that the swap mail and the happy mail. That made me very happy, and yeah. So until the next time, you guys, I will be doing a video soon, and it involves the inchies, so that way you guys can see what I'm talking about. Until the next time, bye bye.